We are finally here with Forbidden Door. And I'm excited. You know, I understand there could have been a lot more dream matches, a lot better dream matches, but I honestly believe this is just the beginning. And this is just the start. We'll get those matches later on. I'm sure, trust me. I'm not going to do the buy-ins. We'll just get to the... I'm going to predict the match card. I think this is how the matches are going to go in order. So first off, we're going to go with Dudes with Attitudes and against Bullet Club. We got on the Bullet Club side, Hikuleo, El Phantasma, and the Young Bucks against Dudes with Attitude, Sting, Darby Allin, and my two of my favorites of Los Cinco Nobles de Japón, Shingo Takagi and Hiromu Takahashi. And then, wait, first off, let me just say, you got one of the greatest all-time, Sting, one of the greatest in the world, Darby Allin, and then you got, I love Darby Allin. He's my favorite wrestler in AEW. This is exciting. You got the greatest junior heavyweight wrestler of all time, in my opinion. I know people are going to hate me for saying that, but I don't care. Hiromu Takahashi and the greatest heavy hitter in the world, Shingo Takagi. And then you got Young Bucks, Hikuleo, and El Phantasma. I can't say much. Other than the simple fact that it's pretty clear Dudes with Attitudes are winning here.
Oh, but the Bucks just won. They're not gonna get the pin.
They ain't get a pin. There's a reason why El Phantasma and Hikuleo's in this match. I'm just saying. Then you got our next match is going to be Zack Sabre Jr. against a mystery opponent. Some are saying Killer Cross. Some are saying Jonathan Gresham. Some are saying it's going to be Johnny Gargano. And some are saying it's going to be whatever Cesaro's real name is. I forgot. But I heard from people saying that the image of this vacant here, of the person they have out here, that it fits Killer Cross's description. Which, honestly, I think that's a letdown. I understand Johnny Gargano being in it because he has a very good relationship there with William Regal, obviously. But I know people don't want that. They're hoping Claudio, or whatever the hell it is, it's Cesaro, basically. So I'm going to just go with him. Why not? But here's the thing. If it's Killer Cross or Johnny Gargano, I'm going with my boy ZSJ. If it's Claudio, if that's what it's called, I don't even know. I forgot. Hell, I didn't even take time to look it up, honestly. I'm so used to calling him Cesaro. But honestly, if it's Johnny Gargano, Killer Cross, or Jonathan Gresham, ZSJ is definitely winning. But if it's freaking Claudio, I'm going with Cesaro. I'm just saying Cesaro. I'm going with him. I'm going with Cesaro. I know, I'm just saying Cesaro, bro. Alright. Then we got for the IWGP Tag Team Championships and for the Ring of Honor Tag Team titles, we got winner takes all, Jeff Cobb, Great O'Khan, United Empire against Roppongi Vice against FTR. We all kind of knew this match was happening, although I thought it was just going to be FTR and United Empire, but you know, it is what it is. It don't make much sense really put Roppongi Vice here, but legitimately, if they won the belts here, I wouldn't be surprised. Just saying. Like, I don't think they will. I'm going with FTR here, but I I'm just saying, if it was to happen, I wouldn't be surprised. That seems like something somebody pulled, but yeah. I'm going with FTR here, though. I think FTR wins this, gets the IWGP tag belts, and then Gorillas of Destiny wins World Tag League, and we get FTR versus Gorillas of Destiny at Wrestle Kingdom. Then we got Thunder Rosa against Tony Storm. Finally, we pushing Tony. We pushing Tony. But with that being said, there ain't no way Thunder Rosa's losing this belt yet, so yeah. And I know people wanted Stardom wrestlers to come over here, but Stardom has a show that day, which I gotta do predictions too. Anywho, we got kicking us off after that is going to be Will Ospreay and Orange Cassidy. Now, I know people are hating on this match all over the place, but personally, I'm all about it. I think this match will be phenomenally good. I think this match will be an underrated banger. Although, Will Ospreay definitely winning. And then we got, for the All-Atlantic Championship, we got Malachi Black, Pac, Miro, and Clark Connors because Ishii has suffered an injury, sadly. But Clark Connors is an upcoming star, and I'm honestly, I wish Ishii was still in this match, but I'm honestly glad, they chose him to take the replacement instead of somebody else. And they could have gave it to anybody. They really could, but I'm glad they chose to give it to him because he's an upcoming star. That dude's going to be the future of New Japan Pro Wrestling. I'm just saying. He's coming up. He is on the rise. But I think it's time. I'm hoping either Pac or Malachi Black. But I'm going Pac here. And then we got Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara, and Minoru Suzuki against Eddie Kingston, Jon Moxley's son Shooter, and Jon Moxley's other son Wheeler Yuta. I saw somebody put on Twitter, said Jon Moxley's wife Eddie Kingston with the kids, Shooter and Willard. Look, for those who don't know, we call Shooter Jon Moxley's son. We've been making that joke, and now people are doing it with Willard Yuta. So, yeah. With this being said, though, I gotta go Jericho Appreciation Society because don't get me wrong. Like, I think Wheeler Yuta and Shota Umino are very talented. I think they're very good. I think they're very underrated and very slept on. But with that being said, I don't think they're ready to step up to guys like Jericho, Sammy, or Suzuki. So I'm going with Jericho and them. And then we have, for the IWGP World Championship match, it is a fatal four-way. It is Jay White, the Switchblade, the leader of the Bullet Club, going against the former AEW World Champion Hangman Adam Page, going against the former IWGP World Heavyweight Champion and the leader of Chaos, Kazuchika Okada, and I guess who you'd say the leader of the Undisputed Elite, Adam Cole, baby. And I don't even know if he's going to be in it because I heard he's injured badly right now, apparently, or something. I don't know. Adam Cole has been going back and forth injuries since he's been in AEW. Last week he was injured, then he was cleared, and now he's injured again, apparently. I don't know. I think you could put him in here because all three of these guys are going to be safe with him because they all three know him. And they would obviously be safe with him. At the end of the day, this is what's going to happen if it happens. If Okada gets the belt, it is going to be Jay White winning the G1. However, if Jay White wins this here, we might be saved from Okada winning the G1. Not hating Okada, but we're hoping either Tanahashi or Naito pulls that off this year. Or Jeff Cobb or ZSJ. They're in the mix too. Get to 2. Going Jay White. I mean, I think we're going to give him these 6 months strong, and then we're going to give him a lot of good people to defend against successfully. Then he can lose it at Wrestle Kingdom. And then he'll probably start doing a little more AEW and New Japan Strong again. But Jay White's schedule is full in Japan now. And it's going to be like that because we're on the road to Wrestle Kingdom at this point, pretty much. And Okada's wife is pregnant, and then you got all kinds of stuff going on. So, I mean, I understand people wanting to see these bigger guys on AEW, but it's not exactly going to happen. And that's why people was wondering, like, well, Lance Archer's the only AEW star that came to New Japan. Look, I mean, to be fair, it's going to be, right now, it's going to be guys like Lance Archer and them coming over. And you're going to have guys like Shota. You're going to have guys like Hikuleo. Guys like maybe ZSJ could come over at some point. You know, you'll get more, but he'll be about the biggest you're going to get for a while. Until at least January, honestly. For the most part, until like January, you're just going to get like the smaller and middle class New Japan guys and AEW guys at each other's shows. Because both companies are working towards pay-per-views right now. Or literally after this. You got New Japan with the G1. You got AEW with All Out. So, I mean, yeah. But I'm going Jay White. Then we got the main event. 3 years in the making. Hiroshi Tanahashi, the ace of New Japan, against Jon Moxley. So we have the former multiple-time IWGP World Champion against a former AEW World Champion, former WWE World Champion, and a former member of the freaking Shield, man. So this is going to be a banger. You got a fighter against a pro wrestler here. I'm just saying, you got the fighter of Moxley, you got the professional wrestler of Tanahashi. This is going to be amazing. And really, I've been like this. Why would they give it to Moxley just for him to drop it to Punk? When Tanahashi literally wins belts and drops it to people all the time nowadays. You could have, and that'd really kick the Forbidden Door down, having Tanahashi win and then drop it. But then again, if he's going to go to Japan and do the G1, what's the purpose of having an AEW interim champion if they're not even going to be there? So, I mean, so it kind of don't make sense either way. But I feel like I'm going to go Moxley, but this could go either way. And I know people are saying, well, he automatically wins without thinking about it. They're not thinking about it like I'm thinking about it. And I think Tony Khan really wants Tanahashi to win. I heard Tony Khan's really, really into Forbidden Door. Like, Tony Khan's a New Japan fan. And I know people said that, and I mean, I still think it's true, though. I actually believe that. That's why I said earlier that I think this is just the start. But all I'm saying is, I think Tony wants Tanahashi, but Tanahashi has to do G1. So Moxley's going to get it here. But what's going to happen is Tanahashi's probably winning the G1. Tanahashi's probably winning the G1. And he's going to take the belt at WK. And we're going to have another show sometime next year. I'm just saying. We're going to have this a rematch between Tanahashi and Jon Moxley for the IWGP belt sometime down the road. Oh my God, I'm a genius. Anyways, I'm going Jon Moxley to be safe here, but it could go either way. If you think I'm wrong, think about it like I'm thinking about it. Anyways, hope y'all enjoy this show. Hit that subscribe button, tap that bell, click that like button, and leave a comment, man. Thank you.